The Lord appeared to Abraham near the great trees of Mamre as he sat at the front of the entrance of his tent in the heat of the day. He looked up and he saw 3 men standing nearby. When he saw them, he got up from the entrance of the tent and he ran and hurried to them, and he bowed down low and he said, "If I have found any favor in the sight of my Lord, do not pass your servant by. Let a little water be brought, and you can wash your feet and sit and rest under this tree. Let me bring you some food, and you can be refreshed before you go on your way, now that you've come to your servant." "Very well," said they. "Do as you've said." So he hurried to Sarah. He said, "Quick, find 3 measures of the finest flour and knead it and make some bread." Then he ran to the herd, and he selected a young, tender calf, and he gave it to his servant, who hurried to prepare it. Then he found milk and curd, and he put it together with the calf that the servant had prepared, and then he placed it before them. And while they ate, he stood underneath a tree nearby. They said to him, "Where is Sarah, your wife?" He said, "In the tent." One of them said to him, "I will surely return this time next year. And when I do, she will have a son." Well, now, Sarah was in the tent, listening at the entrance to the tent, which was behind him. Now, you got to understand, Sarah and Abraham, they were already very old. Sarah was well past childbearing years. So she laughed when she thought, "Now that I am worn out and my Lord here is very old, shall I have this pleasure?" The Lord said to Abraham, "Abraham, why did Sarah laugh and say, 'Will I really have a child now that I am old?' Is anything too hard for the Lord? I'm telling you that this time next year I will return and she will have a son." Sarah was afraid, and so she lied. She said, "I didn't laugh." And the Lord said, "Yes, you did." But the Lord was gracious to Sarah and did all that he had said. All that he promised her took place. She became pregnant, and she bore a son to Abraham in his old age, just at the very time that he said that she would. Abraham chose the name Isaac for the son that Sarah bore him, and when Isaac was 8 days old, he circumcised him as God commanded him. Abraham was 100 years old. Abraham was 100 years old and Sarah 92 when their son Isaac was born to them. Sarah said, "God has given me laughter, and everyone who hears about this will laugh with me. Who could have said to Abraham that his Sarah would nurse children? Yet I have given him a son in his old age."